Hey, I'm out here chilling on my balcony. I'm in a perfect position. The sun is right on me, which I love it. I love it. I'm enjoying my day. Thankfully, I have an opportunity to relax, get some work done. What I mean by work is my creative work, writing and making little videos like this one here. I get so anxious when I'm ready to embark on something new. You know, you get a fire up under you. And right now I am on taking a new project. You know, I'm in no rush to see its completion, but for the journey itself and to create something that I'm proud of, you know, I am excited about that. So I've been doing that for the last couple of days. You know, it's perfect when, you know, I have the house to myself and it's quiet and, you know, you can do what you want. So, basically, today I wanted to speak on a few different things that are on my mind. One thing that I'm learning currently is the importance of obedience. When you know and feel something in your heart and your soul, and you know the feeling when it doesn't go away, when it doesn't subside, when it's always there, you know, and you shut it down and you bypass it and you don't believe in it and you don't believe in yourself. At least this was my experience. You know, I received a lot of messages. I will say that I pray that I'm always receptive. You know, I'm constantly seeking knowledge, and I know that it's my goal and my responsibility to ascend spiritually. You know, there's way more to this life than this material world. You know, it's very nice to have material things, but the point of it all, you know, is something very different. You know, I do believe that the material comes, the blessings come when you are obedient. And all that really means is that you're just following your own heart. You know, you're doing what you believe in. You're doing what you've been created to do. You know, certain things feel natural to us. And it's because those things have been written on our souls. And so in my experience, when I push those feelings aside and sweep them under the rug, you know, they just keep presenting themselves in my life until I address them. For a long time, I knew that there was something that I wanted to do. I didn't quite know the details because I had a lot of different interests. I know that regardless, it would be creative based because I'm a very creative person, naturally so. That's just something that I've been created with. We're all creators. Um, just a mother bearing a child, she is a creator. We create our homes, we shape our children, and then we create in our work. So I knew that the work that I did would be based on creating, because that is something that I love. What I had struggled with was that, it was all still very new to me. I create because I love to do it. I wouldn't say that, I'm perfect at it, at anything that I'm doing. But what I realized with most artists is not that they have to be perfect, it's that they have to be authentic and genuine, and you have to speak and sing or paint or dance or whatever it is that you're going to do. You have to do it from your heart. It has to come from on the inside of you. That's what's going to make the difference. I got the message a few days ago, and these messages are already things that we know, but that are presented to us and reiterated. I got the message that, there's only one me. I had put that in one of the songs that I made a couple nights ago. That message was just so clear. It's like, you can't be anyone else. You can only be yourself. You've been created to be yourself. Each of us are very unique. I'm the only person who knows how to be Danielle the way that I want to be. And how foolish of me if I were to try to be something that I'm not. When I already got it. We already got it. If you just tap into who you are and what you are, you already got it. So just have peace in the thought of that. Some of my favorite artists, some of my favorite people are the weirdest, most chill, down-to-earth people, who just aren't afraid to be themselves. Also, what I had struggled with, which is, a biggie, and it's obvious, and it's so simple, but we all have it. I struggled with fear. Fear of being accepted. Fear, do I know what I'm doing? And so I spend a lot of my days, a lot of times, sometimes, just in prayer. It's not that you have to be religious at all. You don't have to pray to anyone or anything in particular. Sometimes you just need to talk to yourself, sort some things out in your own mind. It's important that we follow our instincts. We know the answers. And if we don't know the answer right away, we are to meditate and perhaps to leave it alone for a moment. We will see that the answers will find us. And so I had been struggling with a fear, and so I've been praying to make me unafraid, and that is something that is happening. If I am to become an artist, if I want to do something musically related, you know, what I believe in also is visualization. Visualization. You know, it's a very important part to manifestation, you know, to visualize something in your mind. And so I had seen myself on a stage for a very long time in a little cute club. You know, I have a lot of different visions. Sometimes I see myself as a blues singer from back in the day. Who knows, maybe that's something that I used to be. But I kept seeing myself like on the stage. I know that, you know, the open mic scene and, you know, the real cool, melodic, smooth lounges, you know, that's totally my thing. That's where I'm comfortable. And so I just knew it. I said, you know what, I'm going to start performing at a local open mic, and I'm going to build a following, and you know, it's going to take off from there. I'm going to meet some people. They're going to help me out, you know, help me build my brand. And so life just, you see it and it comes to fruition. So recently, this past weekend, I went to a spot that my man had kept telling me about, you know, that his friend owns this place or whatever. It's a new place, a new spot. You know, they do different things there. They do open mics. We had went there for the karaoke. I didn't perform because I like to be prepared, but I enjoyed the atmosphere so much, you know, and I was definitely grooving in my corner there. You know, you might as well say that I was performing, because I was performing in that corner, like every single song. It was such a good time. But what I really appreciated was that it was a small business, you know, Black people trying to do their thing. Of course, I'm going to support that. You know, I always believe in people who are trying to do something, you know, something different. And to, you know, welcome people into a spot like that and everybody's vibing and having a good time. I love it. And so they do open mics on Tuesdays. So the moment I found out that we was going to go here, I had something click in my mind, like, all right, I got to perform something. I got to start writing. And whenever I experience a change, I take it hard. Like, I don't like take change easy, because like I have my way of doing things. I'm kind of anal in that way. You know, I like things done the way that I like to be done. And when something suddenly changes, it takes me a minute to adjust. So, you know, we just moved here. I left a life, a different life. I started another life, you know, and I was taking it kind of hard. Not that I wasn't happy, but just that it was just something new, and I had to make some adjustments. So I'm better now. I knew that it had to happen. You know, it was a part of me being obedient and making this move. You know, I knew that I had to handle some things. I had to tie up some loose ends in New Jersey, you know. So that's all fine and well. But on Tuesdays they do open mics. So I was like, yeah, I gotta have something to perform, because I done seen this in my vision, okay? In the spot, like, I was like, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the most of this opportunity, you know, and I'm gonna prepare, and I'm gonna work my ass off. You know, I'm gonna continue to write. It's not like it's real work, because I love doing what I do. So before it had like taken me like weeks and weeks to make like one song. And I mean, granted, I was doing it like at work. like in between calls, like writing 2 verses, and then I gotta take 5 calls, and then writing another 2 verses, or two lines. I mean, I don't mean whole verses, but about 2 sentences, and then have to take another call. So I was doing that. So it took me a really long time to create before. But now that I'm in this house and I use it as a creative space, you know, and I knew that that was part of the reason for me to come here, I created a song in a day. You know, it has so many verses that I couldn't even fit them all in the song. So I'm like, all right, you know, what it is, we take what we're given and we make the most of it. And so I wanted to prepare something. So that's what I've been doing. And that's what I've been doing, and I'm excited about it. And I'm such a private person. I am. And maybe that's why, not only that am I a private person, but I'm also very much a perfectionist. And I like things to have my stamp of approval before I put it out there. So, you know, it's not me to just, you know, jump on stage and be like, all right, you know, let me sing this song right now in front of all these people. You know, I'm going to have to practice that song about 2-3 times before I get on that stage. But of course, it's because it's all very new to me. But I would love to be in a space where I have none of that fear. And you know what? I could sing on key, like, hey, Danny, get up on the stage and sing something for us real quick. You know, so I would definitely be there. And, you know, it's just a beautiful thing that, you know, we know the power of this universe. And if you think something in your mind, you will literally receive it. Like, do y'all understand that? Do you know that? And I'm just witnessing that happening. I had prayed for so many things, sat and visualized it over the past couple of days. And after, you know, I finish here, I am going to do some meditation. I'm going to do some affirmations because I'm just seeing things happening. You know, I pray that my work is blessed, that, you know, I create, that I'm constantly creating, and that I'm inspired, and it's happening. You know, for me to be able to write a song in a day, I surprised myself. I was like, well, damn. You know, but I'm so excited. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this space. I hope that I can bring you some sort of peace, and that I can share something that I know with you. You can share something that you know with me, and that we can just continue to spread love and joy and positivity. I love you, and it's one love. Peace.